What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today, I want to talk some New York Jets offensive line. That was one of the big standouts from the New York Jets in their preseason win over the Green Bay Packers. And really we're going to look at the starters, really. Yes, it was nice to see the guys fighting for roster spots get a chance to play too, but I wanted to look at the Jets starters who are going to play the most this year. And this was a unit that is down John Simpson right now, the left guard. He did not play in this game. So what the Jets did was they slid Joe Tippmann from center to left guard. Josh Myers comes in and plays center. So from left to right, you were looking at Olu Fashanu, Joe Tippmann, Josh Myers, Elijah Vera Tucker, and Armand Membou as the starting five. Now, Olu, Tippmann, and AVT, they played just the first series, 10 snaps. Both Myers and Membou got a little bit more run. They played an additional 12. But as a starting unit, which again, 4/5 of that are going to be the opening day guys. You're going to get John Simpson back, who was frankly really good and arguably their best offensive lineman last year. As a unit, 0 pressures, 0 hits, 0 sacks allowed. And they were moving people in the run game. And I have some examples that I wanted to show you. Here's a rep of Olu Fashanu against Lucas Van Ness. I mean, this is just picture perfect. Stands him up completely out of the play. You can't really ask for too much better from Olu Fashanu there. And Lucas Van Ness, a former first-round pick. Again, not a nobody. The starters were playing for the Green Bay Packers in this game. How about Armand Membou, his first NFL action? Again, preseason, drive number 1. Good luck. You're going up against 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Kenny Clark. Handles him perfectly. Again, you cannot ask for better for a rookie right tackle going up against one of the best interior defensive linemen in the NFL. Impressive stuff there. And the holes in the run game, we mentioned it. Look at this hole that they open up for Braylon Allen. You could drive a Mack truck through that hole. The Jets are going to run the ball like crazy this year, volume-wise, but we could see them put up some serious numbers if the line continues to play at this level. And I mean, again, for Justin Fields, look at all these pockets that he had. Nobody was within a country mile of this guy all night. And the Jets offense looked good. They looked in sync. Now, is it going to look like that every single game for all 17 games? No, right? Like, that's not realistic. Every drive isn't going to be that. But if you want the Jets to overachieve this year, if they are to eclipse their win total from last year, a big reason for that would be the offensive line play. And yes, it's a good chunk of the same guys, but coaching matters. I can't stress enough how much coaching matters in this league. And I'm not just talking about offensive, coordinator or head coach. Offensive line coach, man. The scheme was absolutely horrendous a year ago. With Todd Downing and Nathaniel Hackett and Keith Carter. Those guys are gone. I think you have to give the Jets' new offensive line coach a lot of credit here because his unit, frankly, dominated, especially when the starters were out there. And that's what we care about the most, right? Because those guys are going to play for you the most this year. And for any quarterback, whether it's Justin Fields or not, whoever, it doesn't matter. They're going to have a significantly better chance of being successful because of the play in front of them. And offensive lines for the Jets have been an issue for this team for a decade, man. They've been going through it, trying to figure it out ever since Nick Mangold and DeBrickashaw Ferguson retired. That's going on 10 years ago. Now, DeBrick's last year was 15. Nick Mangold's last year was 2016, and he was hurt that year for a big chunk of it. It's been a long time. And again, with the style and brand of football that this team wants to play, their offensive line has to be good. They have to be a good unit. And it's showing, at least right now. It's shown in training camp and it's showing in game against another team's starters. The Packers are a team that is fighting for a playoff spot in a really good division. They should be a playoff team this year. And the Jets manhandled them up front. That's exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to see from this unit. So we had to highlight it. I had to do a video on it because if you're not coming away impressed from this offensive line, you're not from this performance, you're not watching correctly. So go back and watch the tape. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.